morning, good morning. So today we're running also on Instagram, and if this is new for you and you replay it, welcome. For 40 days we have the same sequence, and in those 40 days we get stronger, we get more certain, we find a place within ourselves that was new at the start and that now feels more familiar. And so you are welcome here for the first 15 minutes if you choose. It's a physical warm-up. It's a release of the hips and the upper back. It's a means of getting longer and clearer through the chest and the spine so that you're upright. So if you are joining me, you would have a mat, and you would have for today at least a strap. And so you begin by bringing your palms together and rubbing them briskly. And we find our way by tuning in. And we tune in with Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo, Gurudev Namo. And we do that 3 times. And again, if you're new, let's get that just right. If you're new, what that's saying is, I bow to everything that's outside of me, all that creates and destroys the world as we know it, and I bow to everything inside of me, everything I know and don't know, so that I am guided from outside and inside. Bring your palms together, sit up tall. And just 3 times. If it's new, you can whisper or join in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. As though saying grace before a meal, grateful for all that we receive in this moment. And then roll your shoulders and let it go. And set yourself up. So we'll start out on the back. Good morning, good morning. On your back, let your knees be bent, let your feet be wide, and let your knees move a little bit side to side, just dropping into the low back for a moment. And then draw your knees up into your chest. Shake out your feet. Interlace your fingers over your right shin. Let your left leg go long, and then inhale, bring it up, and exhale, bring it down. Inhaling the heel up, and exhaling, bring it down. In and out through the nose, and then close your eyes. And begin to reach into your inner left heel and lengthen out all the way from the left ribs, left shoulder down into your left toes. Flex your feet. Roll your ankles, open and close your toes. 3, 2. And bringing your left heel to the floor, pause, left hand up and overhead, go a little to the right. And then into the center. Interlace your fingers over your left shin, right leg goes long, and then inhale up and exhale down. Open and close your toes, flex and point. And then clearly flexing both feet, reach into your right inner heel. And reach all the way out of your right shoulder through the ball and the heel of your right foot. Close your eyes and lengthen the breath. Let your right heel come to the floor, your right hand overhead, and a little to the left, standing in your right heel. Open the right side body.
And then bring it in, hand to shin. Good. Put your feet flat to the floor, your arms wide, and let your knees again wash side to side. You're loosening the hold that the muscles have on the hips so that they fall a little more easily. And let both knees fall to the right side and pause, letting your left inner thigh be so heavy. Feeling it all the way through the left inner hip, all the way through the left chest, jaw. And then drop to the left side and let your right inner thigh be heavy. You're on the right inner foot. Lengthening through the right inner hip. And straightening out through the right leg. Bring your left knee up and over to the right. Right hand on the left thigh, help it across. And then back into the center, changing. Left hand to right knee over to the left. So inhale to the center and across. Inhale through center and across. Exhale as you rinse. Inhale as you change. And the next time you have your left knee down, stay. Doesn't need to reach the floor. Sweep your left arm wide, palm faces the ceiling. And you are skimming along the floor. It's this arc that's opening from your left side waist all the way to your left fingers, and then arm wide, pause right there. Stand in your right heel. Firm your legs. Turning the navel to the left. Drop your left shoulder. And return to center. Hips neutral, little wag the tail, tap out your feet. And then left leg extends, and the right knee bends and comes to the left. Right hand wide and skimming the floor. So that you begin to reach all the way out of your navel into your fingertips. All the way out of the chest. And reach wide into the right hand. Pause there, let the hand be heavy. And firm your left leg, standing clearly in the heel, toes drawn back. From there, scissor the inner thighs towards each other and turn your navel right, dropping your right shoulder. And back into the center. Knees bend, feet flat. Pause a beat, just let your tail become neutral, let the spine lengthen from your navel to your hips, and hold your shins. We'll roll right over. Walk out your dog. One and then the other. Again, notice from the navel to the heart to the hands, and root down into the base of your thumbs. With soft knees, notice from the navel to the hips, down to the heels, and root into the feet. Walk your feet to the left side, and step your left in front of your right, bringing your knees down to the floor. Widen your feet, and fold your hips back and down. Inhale, rise up. Lengthen, and then exhale, tuck your chin, fold, and rinse the outer hips, the inner thighs, head falls. Inhale up. Let your hips move side to side, and then fold your seat back, and take your time now, 3 long breaths. Each exhale, soften your inner thighs. to rise up, to tuck your toes, lift your hips. And now cross your right in front of your left and bring your knees back down. So your right knee is in front of your left and your feet widen and your hips fold back. And there's breath up. Rising up. Inhale. Exhale, fold back. And staying back, allow the back to widen. Allow the thighs to soften. Allow your head to be heavy. To rise up, to tuck your toes, to uncross, to down dog. Wag your tail, walk it out, and lengthen heart to hands and hips to heels. Walking your feet to your hands, getting your strap and a big bend in your knees to press up tall. Out through the feet, out through the hands. Wag the tail. So that you feel upright, you feel safe, you feel clear. Good. Take your strap and go long enough with the strap that you can come all the way up over the crown of the head. And then all the way up, over and down. Inhaling up and over. And then exhaling to round down. You can use a strap or a belt or a scarf. If you don't have any of these, you can imagine that you do. Sweep your hands high. Get a little bit bigger. Down into the feet, a little bit deeper, rounding into the back. Coming up tall. And then hands up high, we pause there. Hands to the right and across to the front and up and over. Sweeping around the body. Opening through the chest and the shoulders, the mid-back, up under the root of your tongue. Putting a bend in your knees, go 2 more times. And then the hands drop to the left and across and up. And then hands up high, we pause there, drop your hands back and back and back and down. Your palms facing forward, take your time, open through the chest, drop into the centers of your heels, thighs, back. And then releasing the strap, pause with your palms face forward and notice. Anchored from the navel down through the heels and out through the toes. Elevated through the heart, across the chest and up to the crown of your head. That we're ready. Shake out your hands, shake out your feet. And find your seat. So the seat can be on the edge of a blanket or a bolster, on the edge of a chair, either way. And we'll settle into the breath. Sitting tall. Notice the brilliance in your body now as that result of just the simplest movements that set us to this seat. And keep it aligned, organized by putting your thumb and first fingertip together, your left palm down, the left elbow open, arms straight. And then the right hand, first 2 fingers come together and fold them into your palm. The tip of your right thumb closes just above the right nostril. You breathe in through the left Use the fourth fingertip to come across, close the left, out the right. Again, close right, in left. Close left, out right. In left, 2, 3, 4. Out right, 2, 3, 4. In left, 2, 3, 4. Out right, 2, 3, 4. In left. Out right. Continue 4 more times. On this inhale, go in left. And now pause, 2, 3, 4, out right, 2, 3. Right hand down, 2 normal breaths. Reversing, first 2 fingers fold down, the fourth fingertip closes the left, breathe in right, out left, in right, 2, 3, 4, out left, 2, 3, 4, in right, 2, 3, 4, out left, 2, 3, 4, in right, out left, in right, out left. Continue 3 more times. As you breathe in through the right, fill the breath, hold the inhale, and stay. 4, 3, 2, and exhale left. Right hand down, 2 natural breaths. Using that breath to balance the left and the right, and now activate it all by taking your hands high, palms forward. Bend your elbows, making fists, elbows down into the body. So inhale up, exhale down through the nose, quick and strong. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands up high, breathe in. 3 more sips. Heart up, chin in, pause. Little wriggle, call it all up, loosen it, elevate, chin up, breath out, hands wide. And with the eyes closed, simply notice
the bright axis of your spine inside, and the radiance of your energy outside. That this is our true self, uncovered, activated, and directed, and stable. So you can use that warm-up and that breath anytime. We'll go on to do a kriya in the navel and then a kriya to fortify your light. So if you're keen to join, if you're on Instagram, then hop onto Facebook or YouTube or Vimeo. But for now, we'll just give you a little warm-up. So sitting tall, onto our backs, forgive me. Knees bent. Draw your knees to your chest, your hands to your outer thighs, roll yourself up, arms out straight. Roll back, exhale, roll up. Inhale, roll back, exhale, roll up. Good. Work there or begin to straighten your legs. The fingers point forward, and then the fingers point to the ceiling. They don't go overhead. If you don't need to bend your knees, don't bend your knees. Legs stay straight, body strong and tall. Exhale as you come up, inhale as you go down. Work here, or if you're going on, take a hand up and over behind you, up and over in front. Other hand, up and over, revolve, up and over, descend. To exhale as you turn, to inhale as you drop. For 4. And 3. 2. 1. Palms open, shake out your feet and your knees and notice the sensation in the navel. Breathe into that light, that expanse that you've created. Bend your knees and bring your hands to your shins. This will be exhale. Legs extend 60 degrees, feet together, arms out wide. This is exhale. Inhale. Exhale in, inhale open. Exhale in, inhale in. Eyes closed, the movement is steady and simple. Three, 2, and 1. Feet to the floor, hands wide, a little higher than the head. Notice.
Lift your hips, bring your hands face down beneath your seat, bring your heels up high, tap your right heel down, knee bent if needed, and then the left heel taps. Inhale up, exhale down. So that's your modification. If that's best, work right there, or 2 feet down. Inhale back up, exhaling down, inhaling up. Eventually the legs straighten. And if you're getting more familiar with the sequence, with the practice, if this movement feels steady and secure in your body, then widen your arms. And as you come up, lift your hips and shift to the outer right hip. Tap your feet outside to the left side. Sweep up to the outer left hip. Tap right to the center. Tap left. Otherwise, raise and lower the heels. We go 8, 7. So you're finding this slight twist in the lower abdomen. You're gaining this slight dexterity of movement through your spine and your hips and your low back. And one more time. Feet down, hands wide and high, legs long, heels as wide or wider than the mat. Shake your feet, knees up and down, wag the tail, and breathe down into the navel. And distribute that light, that strength, the fortitude of your navel. Spread it through your limbs, through your lungs, your organs, your afternoon, your relationships. Interlace your fingers, reach out long, walk your heels together, flex your feet, press, press, press. And you'll draw your knees to your chest as you roll up, building a seat. So physically, we built the base, we built the home for our movement. We built what will hold us at the core of ourselves. So our physical awareness is drawn into our center. And just recently, I was listening to Judith Lassiter, and she said, let your mental awareness rest in the center of your brain. We tend to rest in the front of the face where our senses are. And as we practice and as you get more familiar with these movements of the arms and hands, rest in the center of your brain. Heart high, palms open. Light your light. The simplest fold. So the middle finger folds in, right to the palm, and back out. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So simple. So this is most modified. Or begin to extend your arms. Thumbs point back, heart is high, navel is so strong. A little tuck of the chin, the back of your neck is long. Now, if we stay here a long time, we tend to draw the shoulders up. And instead, when you feel tight or distressed in your shoulders, turn your thumbs up. Keep going, and then turn your thumbs forward, palms face the floor, and drop your shoulders down into your body. And keep that as you turn your thumbs back up. And root your arms down as you turn your thumbs back. And you'll feel how your shoulder blades and your shoulders are anchored towards your spine. Anytime you need to, make that adjustment and keep your hands and breath steady. Rest in the center of your mind. 4 minutes. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your hands, shake out your shoulders, turn your chin, no more tension. Sweep wide, bring it up. Inhale, 3 sips. Heart up, chin in, stay 3. Stay 2. Little wriggle, call it all up. Lift your chin, breathe out and wide, and pause. Notice. Rest in the center of your mind, bright and still. Stay right there. Right hand up, left on top, sweep left and right. Interlace your fingers, clasp with the hands. Inhale left, exhale right. Rest in the center of your mind. Keep it so simple. Turn from the navel. Soften and open your upper back. Your chin follows your hands if you choose. If it makes you dizzy, keep it steady. As your shoulders and as your back open, your hands come a little higher, eventually straight out of the heart. Take your time. 2.5 more minutes from here. We go.
and then sweep up, inhaling. 3 more sips, go. Tuck your chin, lift your pelvic floor. All the energy in your body rising up through the spine, through the navel, through the heart, through the throat. Lift your chin, top of the head, breath out and wide, eyes closed. I am this. Bright through the spine, radiant through the body and beyond. Shake out your legs, rebuild your seat. If you need to, legs don't want to be crossed anymore, just sit with a little bend in your knees, your heart high. If you need to, put blocks under your knees or hop up into a chair. Rebuild your seat. Hands are open, thumbs to the palms, fingers over the thumbs, and then one up, one down, as though you were beating a drum. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Imagine that you could move from your navel. Palms always face the floor. And you work right there, or elbows widen. And this is a great modification if your shoulders have old injuries or limitations. Elbows wide, palms face down, or the arms extend. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Rest in the center of your mind. The more stable you become in the challenge of these movements, the more stable you become as the duration begins to grow so slightly this week, the stronger your mind becomes, and the stronger the neutrality. Inhale, exhale, nothing more. Firm your navel, sitting tall, move from there. That your body knows how to hold itself from the base, and the crown is at ease. Use your roots so that the branches move with ease. Five, 4, 3, 2, hands down and out, and then sweeping up. Inhale 3 more times, Tuck your chin, hook your thumbs, lift your pelvic floor. Your diaphragm, your heart up, your chin in. You are reaching, rising, holding it all. And then when needed, the chin comes up, the breath comes out, the hands come down, eyes closed. Notice the spine growing brighter. That line, that axis beyond the spine, from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. And then radiating out like a great candle flame. And we just drop right in. Shake out your feet. Take all this with you, all this ability. Heels quite far from you. Seated with an elevated blanket or bolster or blocks. Bring your feet together and then your knees fall open. As your knees fall open, the outer feet to the floor. There's a space between your feet. Keep that happening. Interlace your fingers. So inhale as you come up. Exhale as you go down. Can you soften it so that you're not fighting, so that you're not hauling your knees up or your hands up, but there's just a falling up and falling down, that you are participating, that you're directing without forcing. 3 minutes. As it becomes challenging, perhaps become all the more deliberate in the quiet of your mind, rather than all the more charged and scattered in your mind. It's less about the body and more about your fortitude of neutrality. Three, 2, 1. Shake it out. Inhale up. 3 more sips. call it up. Heart high, chin in, hook your thumbs. Wag the tail, loosen the pelvis, holding the breath. Shake, 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 shake the tail. Shake, 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 shake through the navel, through the chest, through the heart. All the energy coming loose, rising tall, rising tall, rising tall. Chin up, breath out, hands wide. And sitting tall. Just noticing. Spine stays tall. Feel yourself settle. The shoulders descend a little bit, the heart up. You give yourself time to land, arrive. All the parts inside like a snow globe coming to land, and you become clear and bright as they do. You may stay or lie on your back just for 3 minutes. Let it go. As we conclude, I will read a blessing to you. Stay as long as you like. softly deepening your breathing. Loosen the hold on your body, loosen the hold on your stillness, and just listen. A blessing for waking. This blessing could pound on your door in the middle of the night. This blessing could bang on your window, could tap dance in your hall, could set a dog loose in your room. It could hire a brass band to play outside your house. But what this blessing really wants is not merely your waking, but your company. This blessing wants to sit alongside you and keep vigil with you. This blessing wishes to wait with you. And so, though it is capable of causing a cacophony that would raise the dead, this blessing will simply lean towards you and sing quietly in your ear. A song to lull you not into sleep, but into waking. It will tell you stories that hold you breathless till the end. It will ask you questions you never considered and have you tell it what you saw in your dreaming. This blessing will do all within its power to entice you into awareness, because it wants to be there to bear witness, to see the look in your eyes on the day when your vigil is complete and all your waiting has come to its joyous end. Wake, loves. Wake to the light that is yours, to all that you are. Knees to your chest if you're still there, a wag of the tail, rubbing the palms wherever you are, and then rolling up to a seat, arriving, rooting down to sweep up tall, palms together, thumbs to the forehead center, honoring I am this. Long sat, short nam, inhale. Sat nam. Sat nam. Enjoy the day. Welcome to Advent. Heading towards the new moon, which is Saturday at 2:44 a.m. So we are in the northern hemisphere, and there is a waning moon, and we are shortening the days as we move towards the solstice. And so the sun and the moon are both asking, would you like to rest? Go there. Whatever resting looks like to you, and if you're bold enough, be still. I'm about to lie down and be still for the next 60 minutes. And this practice has been amazing, of being still every day, 30 to 60 minutes. Head into the solstice. We are designed as mammals in the winter. Slow down so that your return in the spring is all the more remarkable, an emergence with the seasons. Be back on Saturday for Vinyasa. See you there.